Thank you, everybody. If we could have the usher bring the chair forward. What we'll be doing now is the new students will be coming forward, having a seat here, and they get some prizes. So, oh, we need the microphone. Nice. All right. So, $0.10, please.
I come here today with the intention that my commitment as a Shoken student be publicly acknowledged.
Ensign, in recognition of your Shoken status in this community, and before all the Sangha and Mahasangha throughout space and time, receive the Buddha's bowls. Only a Buddha can hold them. Hold on, no, more prizes. There's more prizes. There we are, there we are. Attention, attention, attention. This is to certify that Tenshin has become a formal Shoken student and entered the Daishin Kokuji Shoken covenant. Now you may go. All right. Between all of us, we'll make it through this thing. All right. Jukai, please.
I come here today with intention that my commitment as a Shoken student be publicly acknowledged.
Jukai, to recognize your formal status as a Shoken student, receive the Buddha's bowls. Only a Buddha can receive them. And attention, attention, attention. This is to certify that Jukai has taken the Daishin Kokuji Shoken covenant and is a formal student of this temple. Let it be known. Isan, please.
I come here today with intention that my commitment as a Shoken student be publicly acknowledged.
Isan, in recognition of your Shoken status, receive the Buddha's bowls. Only a Buddha can hold them. Attention, attention, attention. This is to certify that Isan this day has received and taken the Daishin Kokuji Shoken covenant and is a formal student of this temple and its teachers. Let it be known. Shindo.
I come here today with intention that my commitment as a Shoken student be publicly acknowledged.
Shindo. Receive the Buddha's bowls, an acknowledgement of your status as Shoken student in this temple. Only a Buddha can hold them. Attention, attention, attention. This is to certify that Shindo has received and taken the Daishin Kokuji Shoken covenant and is a formal student of this temple and its teachers. Let it be known. Kaijin.
I come here today with the intention that my commitment as a Shoken student be publicly acknowledged.
Kaijin, in recognition of your status as a Shoken student, receive the Buddha's bowls. Remember, only a Buddha can hold them. Attention, attention, attention. This is to certify that Kaijin has taken the Daishin Kokuji Shoken covenant and is a formal student of this temple and its teachers. Let it be known. If you would, you could turn your seats and face this way. In a moment, those who have received the Shoken covenant will be asked to recite it together. But before that happens, I'd like to explain just a little bit for those who are still wondering what the hell is going on, something about what's going on. This word that's been mentioned a number of times, covenant, is a very, it's an important word in our tradition. There is a sense, a very real sense of a lifetime commitment between teacher and student. And this lifetime commitment and this connection forms a very strong karmic bond between the student and the teacher. And it is an absolutely necessary part of the tradition. If someone chooses to stand in the tradition on the tradition's own terms, then this is something that's universally understood to be important. One can read a book, take a class, listen to a podcast or two, watch a live stream and get benefit and get some cool stuff. You know, mindfulness is lovely. There's a lot of good things. However, if a person really wants to go into the great matter directly and actually come to full and complete enlightenment, which is what this is about, well, we need help. For sure I did and do. Here we encounter lineage. This is where, for some 2,600 years, since the founding teacher Shakyamuni Buddha had his own awakening, this same exact awakening experience and the integration of it has been recognized from generation to generation to generation. As it turns out, I'm the 87th lineage holder in the particular line of practice that we hold together here in this temple. And taking on the formal relationship with a teacher gives both the teacher and the student the necessary equipment to do the work. It's no small thing to really pursue the mind and to really look inside who and what we are. Gokyo, some people have entered in the back. Would you mind checking in and seeing what's happening there? Thank you. And so it's really necessary to find a teacher that one can trust and is trustable. It's important to find a teacher or teachers that speak in a language that resonates at least enough that you can practice with their guidance. This is absolutely necessary. But beyond that, the teacher has to have a safety guideline as well, so that the teacher has the permissions necessary to do the work. And it's something like, if you're going to have a doctor, you need to like them, trust them, at least trust them. And then they have to have your permission to prescribe and do the procedures and stuff. It's something like that. If you're going to be an athlete, the coach needs permission to be the coach. That's how it works. If the coach sees something that needs to be done and the athlete's like, no, don't think so. Well, that's not going to work out very well for the team. So in a way that rhymes with these relationships, of course, laden with robes and incense and funny little cushions on the floor, and a 2,600-year tradition of wisdom that has been passed down from generation to generation, the way it looks today is something like this covenant that we're about to hear. So I really want to express my deep gratitude and heartfelt appreciation for each of y'all for being willing to do the work and for trusting Doan, Sensei, and myself to be guides for you. I promise you we will not turn away, and we will do our utmost to be of all use possible. And so it begins.
All Shoken students may come to Choke if they're able on their zabutons, and we'll recite the covenant together. Shoken covenant for reading about Shoken covenant. Informally entering this relationship as teacher and student in the traditions of Zen Buddhist practice, I, Suisei, covenant that, recognizing the humanity of each other, we will build our relationship as teacher and student on a foundation of mutual trust, honesty, and respect. Recognizing that our time together is short and precious, we commit to manifesting full and complete enlightenment as the fundamental activity of our lives. May we bring all beings to this state, seeing the imperative of realization in a world filled with suffering. We will bring to bear courageous presence, vowing not to turn away from each other in the face of hardship. Recognizing that encountering our barriers can be painful, we hold that no and yes can be spoken, heard, and received freely and without fear of negative consequence. Recognizing the rich history of the teacher-student relationship, we understand that the primary function of the teacher is to practice, and the primary function of the student is to practice with the guidance of the teacher. Trusting the wisdom of the teachers, we hold that the teacher is safe to offer corrections and that questions can flow in both directions. Further to this, as a Shoken student of the Daishin Kokoji Sangha, I will be a model of practice, immersing my whole heart, mind, and body in the study of the Great Way, uphold the lineage of the ancestors through diligent practice, liturgical stewardship, academic study, and respect for the three treasures. Be present for and meet with open heart all students, members, and visitors in the Great Heartland Sangha. Approach my training and responsibilities in the community humbly with a guiding sense of generosity and compassion.
May it be so.
Be so.
Let's try that again.
Yesterday, these students sat through the entire day contemplating why they seek to become formal students. At the end of this day of reflection and inquiry, they each composed a poem expressing something of their feeling about the nature of this occasion. They will now come forth and share their Shoken poem.
I think perhaps we can just bring the mic to them and they can stand in place.
After you recite the poem, it's given to the teacher.
On taking Shoken with Rinzin and Doan, opening the windows, family, niece and nephew, teacher and teacher. Taking Shoken with Rinzin and Doan, healing, hopeful, here and now, just this.
On taking Shoken with Rinzin Roshi and Doan Sensei. Flash, flame, and thunder. Lightning strikes a nerve. Practice hurts sometimes. Heat, ice, rest. Heat, ice. Make friends with the pain inside. I can bow once more.
On taking Shokan with Reverend Rinson and Reverend Doan, I dreamed. I asked my teachers, do you see me? Do you love me? Do you need me? I asked my family, do you see me? Do you love me? Do you need me? I asked my Sangha, do you love me? Do you see me? Do you need me? Then I woke up and I said, how silly. Thank you. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, family. Thank you, Sangha.
Thank you, Isan. Please pass the mic.
On taking Shoken with Rinsen and Doan, I wear this gray robe sincerely, ceaselessly, for the sake of others. I bow down, grateful to my family, teachers, ancestors, Sangha. Bells ring, clappers clap, hopefully at the right time. What joyful effort. Back to the cushion, time swiftly passes. Just this, may we practice well.
Not a poem, but thoughts. On taking Shoken from Rinsen and Doan. The wisdom and compassion teachings that I have received from you have already benefited my life, my family, and friends throughout, and all sentient beings through me. I am honored and grateful to be your Shoken student.
These poems will be preserved in the temple archive as an artifact of our relationship.
At this time, we will invite Sangha members to welcome the new Shoken students to come up and say a few words if you'd like to. But let's begin with just a round of applause for our new Shoken students. All right, Sangha members, if you'd like to say a few words, welcome our new Shoken students. Floor is open.
I can start. My name is Koju. It's been an absolute pleasure to practice with all of you this week. Rest assured that your practice has been a model for me. And as we all move forward together as a Sangha, as we move forward together as practitioners to alleviate suffering in this world, to see that others come to the alleviation of suffering in their lives and experiences. I am honored to be in your presence having taken this vow. Thank you for your practice.
My name is Gokyo, and I'm just so grateful that all of you made the choice to do this. I think about moments that we've all had over the years. I think of each one of you, Kaijin and Isan and Shindo, Jukai and Tenzin. And it seems like so much time has passed, but no time has passed at all. I'm just grateful that you made the choice to do this. There's a million other things you could choose to do with your life. Someone once said that when you choose to do something, you're actually choosing not to do something else. And I'm keenly aware of that. When you commit yourself to the temple, that means you're committing to the temple, and it sometimes doesn't mean room for some other things. So the choices that you make matter. Just grateful to have you here, and just deeply grateful for your practice.
I'm Gendo. I want to thank all the new initiates. It's been a great week, full of details, lots and lots of details. And with every one of those details, I don't know some of you very well. With every one of those details, my experience of the week was enhanced. My ability to settle into my practice and move in the direction of enlightenment was stronger. And I believe that you're taking that same thing with you as you wear your robe out into the community. A piece of my enlightenment goes with you. And so thank you for caring for that and for doing what you're doing. And I will do my best to also lift you.
My name is Kaishin. It's just wonderful to see all of you at this stage in your practice. And you have a robe, and you have bowls, and you have a covenant. What you have is an opportunity. And if it's to be an encouragement I'm supposed to offer, I encourage you to enjoy this moment. And in the midst of this moment, dig in, because this moment will pass. But the digging in is just going to carry on. May you practice well.
My name is Fusho. I hear it was once said that spiritual friendship is at least half. But thank you all. This week you've shown me it really is everything. And your friendship means everything to me.
My name's Sohan, and I've known these five for a long time, and they've all come a long way to be here, and faced many challenges, and it wasn't as just easy as to just, well, I think I'll show up today. Some of you folks show up when it's damn near impossible to show up, and I'm so grateful that you do. And what you bring to the Zen Buddhist Temple of Toledo is it can't be described. It's priceless, and I thank you. I've spoken.
If there's any family members that would like to make a comment, you're not required, but welcome to.
Hi, Jakaya is my sister, my heart, my soul, my family. And I just wanted to say what came to mind this morning was that when she first stepped through the doors of this community, it was in response to what we've been calling for years an accident. And I now have taken that word out of the whole experience, because with all of the pain that came with that moment that led her through these doors, today Jakai is an entirely new being that she has always been and always will be, and full of joy, and that's no accident. And I am just so in wonder and curiosity about all of your journeys here.
Shindo is my mom, and commitment's a big word to me. And I would just like to congratulate all of you on your commitment to your practice, and just knowing how much this means to all of you is really inspiring. And just good job to all of you.
I'd just like to say, Kaijin, Shindo, Isan, Jukai, Tenzin, each of you brings joys and struggles, internal and external, to your practice, and each of you is a model of practice already. And the robe just makes it easier for everyone to look up to. Thank you.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. Or talk to them later. That's fine too. All right, everybody. What a beautiful, warm, and heartfelt week it has been. I know our text said they said all day yesterday. That's a seventh of it. It's been a week. And it feels like many lifetimes, does it not? So this is the last moment of this particular turning of the Dharma wheel. And know that as we begin it, when we're done invoking the Bodhisattva vows and we make our recessional together, truly, Rahatsu session for this year has ended, but actually not. You take it with you. You wear the robe always, even when you're not wearing the robe. You are. Trust your Sangha, trust the Dharma, trust the teachers in the process. Well done, everyone. Well done. Let us conclude with the Bodhisattva vows.
Just before we conclude with the vows, we want to acknowledge that these five and those who came before them have inspired another group who are taking a year to discern whether they want to be in this hot seat a year from now. If you're in the room, when I read your name, stand up for a moment and be acknowledged, 2023 Shoken class. Yukon. Kensei. Suju. Soko. Oh. Enmei. Koju. Chujin. Shugen. Fusho. Ryushi. Yucho. She gets some applause even though she's not here today. And Kigetsu, also from afar. All right, thank you for inspiring so many fools to come after you. Now we'll conclude with the Bodhisattva vows. You can find it on page 8 of your liturgy book, which you may not have, so just follow along. Beings are numberless. I vow to free them. Delusions are inexhaustible. I vow to end them. Dharma gates are boundless. I vow to enter them. The Buddha way is unsurpassable. I vow to embody it. Beings are numberless. I vow to free them. Delusions are inexhaustible. I vow to end them. Dharma gates are boundless. I vow to enter them. The Buddha way is unsurpassable. I vow to embody it. Beings are numberless. I vow to free them. Delusions are inexhaustible. I vow to end them. Dharma gates are boundless. I vow to enter them. The Buddha way is unsurpassable. I vow to embody it.
Thank you, everybody. Let's take it on the road, shall we?
Thank you so much for joining us for the ceremony today. In a few minutes, I think we have some food, tea, and coffee, more time to connect and share memories, reflections, and encouragements for our new Shoken students. Before that, I have a couple announcements. I hope it's very short. If you like Buddhist ceremonies, if you discovered today that you really like Buddhist ceremonies, guess what? We have another one coming next weekend, same time, same place. This Shoken process and this retreat we went through are actually part of our celebration of, our annual celebration of Buddha's awakening. We're going to conclude that celebration a week from today with our annual Bodhi Day celebration. Big fun party, good for kids. Come on down if you like this sort of thing. And then we're also having a really beautiful ceremony on New Year's Day, a letting go of the previous year and welcoming the next year ceremony. Again, same time, same place. Everyone's welcome, friends and family welcome too. And then finally, for anyone who's newer to practice, whether that's new starting today or newer a little longer, we are starting an Establishing Your Buddhist Practice class where you can take the first little foot into the path those folks went down. That will meet for 3 weeks starting January 8th, and you can see me if you have questions about how to sign up for that. Thank you so much. Please restore the Zendo and enjoy each other's company. Oh, is it about the food? No? I don't have a.
That's okay. It's
no. The internet doesn't really need to hear. Because it's
people in the room.
Okay, so as I understand it, we will have some food put out soon. However, we have a heavy lift right now in the kitchen. We don't have anyone signed up to help. There's a lot of cleanup to happen. Anyone who has energy to pitch in, please do so, especially those folks who haven't been at session all week because you're all exhausted. I mean, if you feel like doing it, please do, but thank you.
Yeah, I say it's a very important spiritual practice, doing the dishes.
Thank you.